So it's been just a thrill to get to know you and your dad. And so I want to do just a really quick intro here for you. The story of you and your dad is pretty unique. First of all, I want to say I've got Joudi here from Shama Dental Lab, and her dad, Obad, is a pretty big player for the all-on implant dentistry. So a unique bent towards, with a dental lab towards implants supported teeth. So this is really exciting for me. When I first met them through, different parts of different people in dentistry, I immediately got excited. So I was happy to know that you guys are close too. We've spent this morning, getting to know each other. Thank you so much for printing that.
Of course, that was fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So anyway, we're gonna have some fun here talking, and it's just gonna be a short one. And I just wanted to talk about, just a little bit, maybe not so much about dentistry. You know what I mean? I want to just hear from you and tell me a little bit, whatever you'd like to share about how you came to be doing what you're doing and all the stuff you're excited about. I'll start with just asking, what's your dad meant to you? And obviously he's been a big influence. So what a guy he is, to have his daughter working with him. So that says a lot about him. That's a big credit.
Yeah. So my dad is a girl dad. He has 3 daughters. I'm the oldest one. I was always his best friend. I did everything with him growing up. I was kind of like the son he never had.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I was kind of in and out of the lab growing up in high school. He never let me work full time because he wanted me to focus on school, but I would help him out here and there. I did pick up delivery. I answered the phone for a while. Whenever he had staff on vacation, I'd fill in for them wherever it was needed. And eventually I decided to study pre-dental. So I was at University of Washington. I got a bachelor's in public health. I did all my dental school prereqs. I even took my DAT. So applications were ready to submit. I graduated about a quarter early and I started working with my dad while waiting for the applications to open. And I fully forgot about dental school. So they opened beginning of June. It hit end of June, beginning of July. And my dad was like, "Oh, did you submit your applications?" And I was like, "Nope, I forgot." So probably a sign that I shouldn't do that.
Well, do you still want to do that?
I don't. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I really enjoy it. And I have it in my back pocket. DAT is good for 5 years. We're 2 years in now. And my prereqs are good for 7 years. So if I do decide to apply, I could always do that. That's
incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I didn't know that. And that is extremely unique, to have all your background combined with, a dental lab. I got to tell you, nothing like that exists. I've never heard of anything like that. So that's great. I mean, I've been with many dental labs over the years, but I've never heard anything like that. That is pretty cool. And how many sisters do you have?
I have 2 sisters, 2 younger sisters.
Okay, wow. Okay, you're the oldest?
Yes, I am the oldest.
Amazing.
I have, so I'm Joudi, and then I have Jenna and Jasmine. We're nice. 3 J's.
Cool.
And Jenna is about 1.5 years younger than me, and then Jasmine's 6 years.
Nice. And so you went to University of Washington for 4 years or 3.5 or something like that?
Yeah, 4 years.
Okay, I gotcha. What was that like?
It's a big school. Yeah. I do love it, but I also didn't like how big the classes were.
Yeah.
I had 300 other students in my classes, so it's not very focused on the student. We're just a number to the professors, which was tough.
Yeah.
It was very competitive, especially when you're pre-dental or pre-med. Mm-hmm. Those courses are all weed-out classes. So.
Yeah, definitely. 400 people in your organic chemistry class or something like that, right?
Yep, exactly. So it was tough, but I also enjoyed it. It was a good school. I had fun while I was in it. I was also COVID, so for 2 years, so we didn't really get to spend a lot of time on campus, which was sad.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So COVID affected your college experience, right? So 2 years and then COVID and then about right in between?
Yeah, so COVID was my sophomore year. So sophomore and junior year was all online for me. I only got to spend part of freshman year and senior year in person.